Hello Taurus, thank you so much for coming to my channel. Thank you for all the likes, subscribes, comments. Thank you, thank you. So hopefully all those who are viewing this have already seen that I've entered the contest. I couldn't wait till 5,000 subscribers, so I went ahead and started the contest on the 2nd. So hopefully you're aware of that. So I'm going to start with the Fantasy Cats Oracle cards on this reading for you, Taurus. Alright, so I'm going to draw the Fantasy Cats Oracle cards. Has like 3 different cards to each one. So they have like a season, and then they have like an emotion, and then they have the regular tarot deck, if that makes sense. So I probably should have divided them up before I turned the camera on, but I didn't. So please remember that there's no way this can connect to every single person out there. And the oracle cards are going to be back here and the tarot cards here. So the oracle cards back here will all be for you. And the tarot cards, you decide how they apply to you in your situation. But those are usually the energies around you, but you could show up over there as well. So the first card that comes out for you of the Fantasy Oracle Cats is Attitude, Desiring Transformation. So a lot of you are desiring a change, and it looks like it's kind of an aggressive change. Like you would be totally fine if things were moved a little aggressively. You of course want to be gentle, but you are ready for it, I feel, Taurus. And the next one for you of the Fantasy Cats Oracle cards is Spring, the fresh yawning of the morning. So I do feel like it could happen anytime. Obviously anytime something's going to happen. I don't know if some of you dance. You see the little flower on the cat's head. That could be relevant to some of you. Alright, so then I'm going to pull a regular tarot from the Fantasy Cats, and let's see what you get. Oh, I shouldn't have mixed those up for the next ones. Oh well. Alright, so the regular one for you of the Fantasy Cats Oracle card is 6 Rolling. Wow, beautiful. So I always count this as my Valentine love card because obviously the head, passion, the ground walking on love, just being Cupid. So spring is obviously a time for love. So this tells me a lot of you are ready for love. You are ready, ready, ready. I'm going to put this here, I think. It's hard to get them all in there. Alright, so I'm going to move on to the Mystical Tarot Cat cards. So love is a good card. Ruling, obviously you know what you want, I feel like. There's a lot of passion. At 6 is usually like there's been a change and you know more now what you want than ever. Is what that says to me. And you know, aren't Siamese cats like usually really loyal to one person? It's like they'll be so nice to the person they like, and they will hiss and claw at the people they don't like. Not always, but they get temperamental where only one person they're really kind to. Most cats are like that, but I think Siamese are way more territorial. Alright, so let's start with the Mystical Cats Tarot deck is Sky Queen. So Sky Queen is somebody I feel who's watching you, somebody who is kind of far away from you, like they're not talking to you. They're looking at you from afar. Wow, and then you have the Tower moment. So the Tower moment is when something happens because it's for your highest good. And usually it's a jarring moment, so it can be good or bad, either or. And remember when it's bad that it's usually to set you straight for your highest good, that you don't see what's coming, or you don't see where you're going, or you don't see something about the person that your ancestors do see, or your loved ones in heaven, so they detour you, and that's when a Tower moment comes in. So wow, Ace of Fire. So Ace of Fire to me is intuition. It's when you get that feeling, and if you don't listen to it, you make your life very hard for yourself. Those who listen to it can be like, oh gosh, I made it through that situation. I was a little stressed out. I don't know why, but it all went fine. Because people who pay attention, and obviously worry is not a good thing, but those that worry a little seem to be able to be a step ahead of getting themselves in a bad situation. So then you have 6 of Fire. So 6 of Fire is somebody who needs people to fluff them up. So I don't know if it's co-workers or this person's a boss and they need the employees to come in and tell them what a good boss they are. But this person is a taker because he has all the toys here. And you see the other cats are taking toys to him and he has his back turned. So this is somebody selfish. So I feel like you were warned about this. Maybe this person warned you. Or you had a feeling. So then you have Sky King. So I don't know if these two are married because this is usually a couple. But this is somebody who is very cold, very detached, very in their own thinking, their own opinions. And then the Sun. Wow, look at that. That's beautiful. So the Sun is clarifying the Tower. So that tells me the Tower is to get mainly for other people, and it's going to work better after the Tower for you. The Tower is leading you to your happiness and wish fulfillment. But obviously it's to get somebody away from you or out of your life. And so the next one was Fire Queen, and it was upside down. So Fire Queen to me is usually an angry female, and it is clarifying the intuition, listening to it. So I do feel like, I don't know if somebody came to you and like warned you, or somebody has told you something. I almost feel like that somebody has came to you and told you something. I almost feel. So Seven of Sky, somebody's taking when you're not looking. And I do feel like it's this person right here who needs fluffed up. So then you have Eight of Sky. So Eight of Sky is somebody feeling stuck. And usually it's their own thinking. So they could have an addiction that keeps them stuck. They could have a job they hate, but they're not brave enough to go look for another job and quit that job. They could live in a household that they totally are unhappy in, but they choose not to do anything about it. So that's a card for somebody who just stays stuck because of their own doing. And you have Five of Earth. Wow. So while you're being happy, somebody you blocked or is not in your life anymore is watching you. So we had somebody watching you. A lot of people watching you, Taurus. So yeah, this is somebody like watching you from outside your house, possibly, definitely. Demon Cat, which is toxic energy, which could be Capricorn placement. And this is clarifying the intuition to me of negative energy. So again, this person was really negative, and I feel like the universe pushed this person out of your life, Taurus. The Emperor, wow. So I do feel like this person back here could think they're an emperor. They're like at work and they want to try being an emperor. So this could signify narcissist right here, but this could be Aries placement. So you have Aries and Capricorn right there, if that means anything. So I'm going to switch to the Chakra Wisdom deck now for you. So wow. So love's coming in, but you got somebody, the back card's the Oracle for you, but you got somebody around you who you're not involved with anymore, and they are just angry. And somebody around them is watching you as well. So Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is somebody younger than you coming in wanting to say they're sorry or offer love. So it could be somebody new coming in to offer love to you, wanting to date, so to speak. Or it could be somebody coming in to offer an apology. And then you have Ace of Swords. So I feel like you're not having it. You're cutting this person out. You're communicating, no way. I feel like it is an apology. And you're just like, take your cup and go somewhere else. So I feel like this toxic energy, who may be a narcissist, is going to come back and try and apologize. Well, a narcissist don't apologize now they think about it. So that's kind of odd. So Six of Cups is somebody healing. I feel like you're healing. You're healing from past situations, so maybe you're not ready yet. And the Hierophant, wow. So the Hierophant to me is somebody who's very spiritual, somebody who has a lot of intuition and a lot of instinct. They trust their instinct and they trust their intuition. And it's not like they sit around trying to decipher it. It's like when they need it, it kicks in. So it's there when this person needs it, and I feel like that person has used that to heal, and they're more aware of it now, is what this person taught them. So then you have Six of Wands, which is you having success and victory over this person. So the Devil, wow, the toxic energy came out again right here, and you cut him out. You cut him out, and it made him mad. So then you have Queen of Cups. So Queen of Cups tells me that you're healing from the situation, you're moving forward, or somebody's coming towards you that is older than you that is offering love. So this is Three of Cups, which is happiness, celebration. To me, it's always a precursor to everyone's happy before they realize they're in a third-party situation. Strength. So you have strength and victory and success over somebody who's negative and feels trapped. I feel like this person may want to keep you trapped, and that's not going to happen. So Four of Cups tells me this toxic energy person spends a lot of time looking to the past and looking, just missing you, I guess. King of Wands. So Queen of Cups and King of Wands. Good combination. So she is very loving and nurturing, intuition, and he is very grounded and structured. So when he was younger, when he was a Knight of Wands, he was a playboy, so to speak, a player. She could have been a playgirl, vice versa, masculine, feminine, the king and queen, where it would apply to you and your situation, if it does apply. But this person was very immature, but they are grown up now. So the next one is the Emperor again in the same place. So we could have, wow, that's crazy. We have Capricorn, and then I'm not sure what the King of Wands usually signifies. So you have Aries and Capricorn in this reading, and then here's Leo over here. Really, really strong. So I'm going to switch to the Soul's Journey lesson cards. I switched out, and these are for you. So I hope that makes sense. Wow, you got somebody who wants to take from you. It's almost like they're competing with you. I don't know if it's a brother is what it could be, because these look like two males that I'm feeling like brothers right here. Look at this. So there could be two brothers competing is what I'm feeling. And hopefully, goodness forbid, there's not a woman involved. I feel like here is somebody. Let's see what the next cards are. Well, I want to look at the other ones to see what comes out, just to see what the future is. Okay, you're going to hear from somebody. The person who's stuck is going to reach out to you. Again, somebody sees you as their Ten of Cups. Somebody sees you as very beautiful and handsome. You're moving away from that energy. Wow, you're moving towards love, but the whole while you're moving towards love, somebody from your past, Taurus, looks like they're just going to be interfering and causing problems. Alright, so the first one is fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So fear talks about overcoming fear. Like when you're in love, I know it's hard. You're like, oh, this person's going to hurt me. I don't want to give them 100%. But if you look back and you don't give 100% at first, that's your opportunity that you could mess up. So I feel it's always best, and of course not to give 100%, but just be open and loving to the person, and show your best side, and then later on if they show distrust, then definitely you start pulling back. But I mean, you always want to put your best foot forward when you first meet somebody, and I know that's very scary nowadays because people are two-faced. So doubt, wow. I release the need to know all the answers. So you have fear and you doubt maybe what I just said, that you're not very trusting. And the next one is balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So I do, see, I did say there's judgment involved. So they're telling you not to hold your fear and judging it. They always tell you, don't judge a person for your past person for your future person, which is really hard when you've been hurt a lot, or you just are too giving and people just teach you how to distrust, basically. So it'll balance out. You're getting better at balancing that out and reading the cues. Like when you first get that red flag, that intuition, the hair on your neck stands up or your stomach says, what the heck just happened? It's time to exit. Don't put up with it. I feel like you're not going to put up with it as long as you did in the past. So the angel and ancestors is White Witch, be the light. So White Witch talks about being peace in a situation that's very hostile. So I almost feel like you were supposed to bring some sort of show good white light to this Capricorn and this Aries. If these two were brothers competing, somebody came into the situation to show them good, to show them this person had past life knowledge, so they were like in these people's blueprints of their life path to try and right a wrong, I feel like. And then the next one is Hermit, retreat and recharge. And I must say this fell out when I was shuffling the cards right before your reading. So this is Virgo placement, so I don't know if some of you have Virgo in your chart. But this talks about withdrawing. So I feel like you put your best foot forward out there and you show peace, you show love, and you show it calmly. And then you kind of retreat and let them do with the lessons you put out there whatever they want to do with them. It's totally up to them. Which is so weird that I feel like there's love up here, but I could have read it wrong because this is more lessons learned of you teaching negative energy, teaching somebody like their karma, like you're trying to give them a chance. It's almost like their ancestors or angels are like, hey, let's put this person down there in their path and try and get them right one more time. Let's see if we can get them to go a different direction. And you were that person to try and get them to detour and go a different direction. So the Dragon Wisdom is gratitude. Wow, Taurus, this did come out too when I was shuffling. So gratitude and White Witch, how beautiful. And see the white, look at that, all white. Oh, so I feel like a lot of you Tauruses are obviously very spiritual. A lot of you are high priestess or priests. And so when you're down here messing with emperors and toxic energies, most people could not handle that situation and those kind of energies. So I do feel you're down here and you just are either teaching somebody a lesson right now or you're getting ready to teach somebody a harsh lesson because of who you are, and the universe is using you as a catalyst. So divine order, wow. So you see the green in there, could be heart chakra, also jealousy chakra. So you see the white and the green. Wow, wow, wow. So I do feel like the Capricorn and the Aries, the Emperor are jealous of each other. I am feeling like brothers. I really am. And see the energy there where somebody's trying to balance, and we had the balance right here, and see the green and the blue. Look at that. Wow. I hope you guys can see that. I guess I could put that like this. So you see this similar colors to me. It's probably more prominent around what I call a lotus flower. So I do feel like something's going to balance out. Very strong. Beautiful, beautiful reading towards the end. So I'll pull one more, I guess, for you because I seem to be pulling through. I didn't pull two of the angels and ancestors. And it says dormant aspects. Look at that beautiful, beautiful purple dragon. Look at his tail or her tails around the lady or somebody laying on the ground naked with the wings covering this person, protecting them. So I do feel like you have powerful parts of you that lay dormant, and when you need them, you're able to access them. I feel like you're not fully aware of the power your angels and ancestors, what's the word? I keep hearing adorn you with, if that makes sense. So you're not fully aware of it, but you're learning, and when you need to, it will come out and you will become aware of it, is what I feel. So wow, powerful reading. I hope this connected. Thank you so much, Taurus. Bless you.